Good morning to you too. My apologies. I jump right in sometimes. I'm doing all right. Thanks for asking. How about
Yeah.
yourself?
Yes. So today we discuss about the topic overcoming procrastinations. Are you ready for question? You give me answer. I ask you questions.
Gotcha. Sounds good. Yeah, I'm ready when you are. Fire away with those questions.
Okay. What is
Let's tackle procrastination, huh?
what is procrastinations?
Procrastination.
The first question is what is procrastinations? Give me a
Hmm.
detail.
That's a good place to start. All right. Details coming up. So, procrastination isn't just laziness, it's like an emotional regulation problem. It's when you avoid doing a task, not because you don't want to do it, but because it makes you feel uncomfortable, anxious, stressed, overwhelmed, even just plain bored. You're choosing to feel better in the short term, even
Yes.
though it'll probably make things worse later. It's a weird little cycle, really. Does that make sense?
Why do people procrastinate?
That's the million dollar question, isn't it? There's a whole bunch of reasons, honestly. A big one is like fear of failure. People put things off because they're worried they won't do a good job. Perfectionism plays into that too, obviously. And there's just task aversiveness. If something feels really unpleasant or boring, it's easy to find something else to do.
How does
Sometimes it's also about,
procrastinations affect our life?
whoops. Okay, sorry about that. Little stumble. How does procrastination affect our life? Right? Okay, big picture stuff. It's pretty bad, honestly. It obviously leads to stress and anxiety because you're always behind and feeling guilty. It can mess with your self esteem, make you feel less capable. It impacts your performance at work or school, obviously. And like it bleeds into other areas of your life too. It can strain relationships, if you're constantly letting people down. Basically, it's a snowball effect of negativity. It's not just about not getting things done, it's about how it makes you feel about yourself.
Okay, what is the first step overcome procrastination?
Okay, so the very first step, it's not about motivation, surprisingly. It's about breaking down the task. Seriously, whatever it is you're putting off, make it smaller, ridiculously small. Instead of write a report, just write one sentence or open the document. Seriously, just the tiniest little step, because that removes the feeling of being overwhelmed and it gives you a quick win. That little win can build momentum. It's about lowering the activation energy.
How can we start tasks easily?
Okay, building on that, right? Starting is the hardest part. Couple things. The 2 minute rule is good. If it takes less than 2 minutes, do it now. Seriously, right now. That gets rid of the little stuff cluttering your mental space. Then, time boxing. Schedule a specific time to work on the task, even if it's just for 15 or 20 minutes. Treat it like an appointment you can't miss. And this sounds silly, but sometimes just changing your environment can help. Go to a coffee shop, a library, anywhere that's not where you usually avoid working. It's like tricking your brain, kind of. Does that make sense?
Okay, what is the 2 minute rule?
Okay, so the 2 minute rule is super simple. If a task takes less than 2 minutes to do, you do it immediately instead of adding it to a to-do list or putting it off. Like if you need to like reply to an email, reply to it right away. If you need to file a document, file it. It's about tackling those tiny things that build up and create mental clutter. It's not about big projects, just the little stuff. It frees up your brain space for the more important things. Surprisingly effective, honestly.
How can goal setting help?
Goal setting, good one. It's key, but it has to be done right. Vague goals like be more productive are useless. You need to get specific. Break down your bigger goals into smaller, actionable steps and make them realistic. Don't try to overhaul your entire life overnight. Instead of lose weight, try walk for 30 minutes 3 times this week. Also, write them down. Seriously, physically writing down your goals makes you more likely to achieve them. Makes them real, I guess. It's about making it less abstract and more concrete. Is that Len?
How can we stay motivated?
Okay, motivation is tricky. It's not something you just have. It's more something you create. A big thing is finding your why. Why is this goal important to you? Connect it to your values. Then celebrate small wins. Seriously, finish that one sentence of the report. Reward yourself, even a little thing. And this sounds kind of corny, but gratitude helps. Regularly reminding yourself of what you're thankful for can boost your overall mood and motivation. And honestly, discipline is more important than motivation. Motivation fades. Discipline keeps you going even when you don't feel like it. It's building the habit.
What role does time management play?
Time management is huge, obviously. It's not about squeezing more into your day, it's about making the most of the time you have. You know, techniques like the Eisenhower matrix, that's where you categorize tasks by urgency and importance, could be really helpful. Prioritize what truly matters. Then block out time for focused work. Turn off notifications, close unnecessary tabs, and just focus. And learn to say no. Don't overcommit yourself. Protecting your time is crucial. It's kind of like building fences around your energy, you know? It sounds simple, but it's surprisingly effective. Does that make sense?
How can we avoid distractions?
Okay, distractions, the bane of our existence, right?
Hmm.
First, identify your biggest distractions. Is it social media, email, nosy coworkers? Then actively minimize them. Turn off notifications. Use website blockers. Put your phone on do not disturb. If you need to focus, tell people you're unavailable. Create a dedicated workspace where you won't be interrupted. And honestly, sometimes you just need to accept that you're going to get distracted and gently redirect your attention back to the task at hand. It's not about perfection, it's about consistent effort. Like herding cats sometimes, but you got to try.
Can habits help overcome procrastinations?
Absolutely. Habits are huge. Procrastination often comes down to a lack of routine, a lack of automaticity. When things are habitual, they require less willpower. So build routines around your most important tasks. For example, always start your workday by tackling the most difficult thing first, or schedule a specific time each day to work on your biggest project. The goal is to make it so automatic, you don't even have to think about it. It becomes just part of your day. It's like brushing your teeth. You don't debate it, you just do it. You want to make important tasks feel that way. Is that track?
How does self discipline help?
Okay, self discipline. This is a big one. Honestly, it's often more effective than motivation. Motivation is fleeting, it comes and goes. Self discipline is about doing what you need to do, even when you don't feel like it. It's about building a mindset of commitment and follow through. It's like building a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. It's not about punishing yourself, it's about honoring your commitments to yourself. And that builds self respect and confidence over time. It's kind of the bedrock of getting things done, really. It's the thing that keeps you going when motivation dries up. It's a longer game, but a far more reliable one. Does that resonate?
What is the rule of mindset?
The rule of mind. That's a deep one. It's basically this: your mindset shapes your reality. If you believe you're going to fail, you probably will. If you believe you can overcome challenges, you're much more likely to succeed. It's about cultivating a growth mindset, the belief that your abilities can be developed through dedication and hard work. It's about seeing failures as learning opportunities, not as evidence of your inadequacy. And it's about focusing on what you can control